Hello, my feline friends. In our last episode, we ran the Red Mile. Well, we heavily cheated our way through it anyway. I love having a boost pack. Anyway, May set us up a meet and greet with Marco. Finally, we traveled to Fortuna and boarded Marco's very opulent ship, Kodos. Unfortunately, we were unable to steal his ship. Wouldn't even let us in the cockpit. That's crazy. We spoke to Marco, and he chose violence. And then after defeating him and his mercenaries, we discovered another slate to give to Shaded. After that time, Alex discovered the first are using a base out of the factory, an old abandoned mech factory that was utilized during the Colony War. There we found Major Paxton Hull and his band of mercs. He was angry the Free Star called a ceasefire moments before they were about to declare victory and blames the Council of Governors are corrupt and only care about themselves. The most damning thing he said, that Ron Hope himself had arranged everything the First had been doing in connection to all of the attacked farms. Ron also arranged to have his ship stolen to throw the Rangers off the trail so that he could seize control of the farms unnoticed. Join me in today's episode as we confront Ron Hope, armed with the evidence Paxton gave us before choosing to die. We are now right at Hope Tech. Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect. So. We'll see what Ron has to say. He totally lied to our face when we were here before asking about his stolen ship. Said he had no idea anything about it, which was a little suspicious. How would you have this entire facility, this whole planet, not see, or nobody would see or know anything?
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those jackasses online definitely.
Okay, those jackasses. Hey, Ron.
Good to see you again.
Liar.
I just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising young mercenary who stole my ship.
Yeah,
I
you.
trust you're here with good news.
Oh, I learned something very interesting. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but we need to talk. Not good news for you. You can drop the act, Hope. We'll play nice for a minute, so sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope.
Of course. What have you learned?
Oh, that you did everything. Paxton Hull told me you hired him to clear out those farms. I'm afraid Paxton Hull has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective. It's over, Hope. I know you hired the First. Is there something you want to tell me about hiring the First? Let's see. I'm afraid Paxton has implicated you.
The same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
I have evidence that you hired the First to seize farms. Hull kept your instructions used as evidence against you. He knew we'd find him. Hull burned you pretty good. He gave me the slate with your directives to the First. Do you deny that you were involved?
Don't presume to question me. You know who I am.
And I don't care. I have evidence that you hired the First.
Two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Tell me everything. I'm sure you had a good reason for doing this. Start talking, you traitorous bastard. I want all the details before I nail you for this. Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
So you used unwitting farmers to transform the soil? The fertilizer destroyed the crops? Go on.
We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work. And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring.
You tricked them into poisoning their own land for your benefit.
I have a business to run. I can't afford to spend a credit more than I absolutely have to, Mr. Coe.
You used the first to seize the farmland and keep the operation a secret. You were doing what you thought was necessary to save your company. You destroyed lives to turn a profit? How could you possibly justify this? You used the first.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
The operation ends now. That's not enough. And the people your hired muscled killed? What about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way.
I don't trust you.
Give you my word.
That's not enough.
You're right. Yeah.
You need to be arrested.
Those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from Hope Tech.
A coupon? I can't believe this guy.
With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I understand your position, but I have to do my job. You're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling the Marshal everything. You're going to turn yourself
Well,
in.
let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work? and make their families suffer?
I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice. Don't try to put this on me, Hope. I'm willing to accept some collateral damage if it means making you pay. Like you made those farmers suffer? I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice.
Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation.
You're such
This
a narcissist.
company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
He
Careful.
is.
I think he means business.
If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank.
You have no authority.
Declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal.
Wow, you were easy.
Grizzly, that's part of the job.
Alright. You guys were working for the wrong guy. Where else are you? Oh, there's one. Come back here. You can't run away from me. You're really trying, too. You know, Ron Hope was like really counting on you folks, and you were just here running away. Alright. I'm sure he has, you know, an heir or somebody who's gonna take over the company now, so nobody lost their jobs. They just won't get to be bad people no more. Alright, Birgit. Let's just run away. Hi.
He tried to have you killed.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries was so awful.
He cared about the people loyal to him, but nobody else. Hope was a greedy bastard who put on a friendly face. People can be complicated. Are you alright? Yeah, are you alright?
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
Hope was a greedy bastard who put on a friendly face.
No, you're wrong. That's not all he was.
That was all he was.
Always looked out for us,
No,
for his employees.
He looked out for himself. Then that's how you should remember him. It doesn't justify what he did. It's time you saw him for what he was, a monster. He was a monster.
We never saw that side of him.
Well, yeah.
And now he's... you.
That's how narcissists are.
Killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever
I wanted him to go to jail.
especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
There must be a second in command.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There's a lot of smart, hardworking people here. You'll figure it out.
Bye, Birgit. Well. Didn't like Ron from the moment I met him. But I did think he cared about his people, but mostly he just cared about the profit they brought him. It's usually the way it goes.
Offworlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
Yeah, we just took down your head of your company.
Sorry. Just keep it whole.
Alright, Vasco. Let's get out of here.
Captain, it is pleasant to see.
Can imagine we probably won't be too welcome around here once word gets out.
Stable orbit achieved. You can stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway.
Oh, just until we ran out of food and water. Alright, Marshall. I thought we would at least be able to take Ron Hope in, because he would try to plead his case, but I guess not. He would just rather die. Well, he thought that his fleet, his mercenaries and security would defeat us before we could defeat him. I always forget that sometimes booster pack doesn't always work so well in Aquila City. It's too much of the Wild West meets monarchy and castles and kingdoms.
Hey, deputy.
Oh, hey,
A
Marshall.
lot of famous people visit Aquila.
I'm nice that you're down here for once.
Safe, deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the
Oh.
mercenaries hiding out there?
Yes, they were. It was their hideout, but I took care of them. Yeah, but it's more like a mass grave now. Your guess was right on the money. It was their base.
I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
I sure did. Ron Hope hired the first to grab farmland. It was part of Mr. Hope's plan to save his company. It was a scheme by that greedy bastard Ron Hope.
Wait, you're saying it was Ron Hope who hired the first?
Yep.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests.
True.
Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
He supplied the farms with an experimental fertilizer. It boosted the soil's mineral content but killed the crops. Something about enriching the soil to cut costs. The point is, he's guilty. Something about fertilizer that transformed the soil. I didn't really understand it. He supplied the farms with an experimental
That
fertilizer.
has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
These are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Yep. He and his men attacked me. He didn't survive the confrontation. I had hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of.
And that is?
Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process.
Yep.
There's one thing left to do. A simple question.
And that
do you
is?
feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
Sure. Would be an honor.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Free Star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge.
Woohoo!
Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
You
Sammy.
truly deserve it.
I'll strive to be worthy of the title.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Late one night, Nanny Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be
Woohoo!
a terror when she grows up.
I don't get a penthouse or anything. As a full-fledged Free Star Ranger, you have been granted your very own Star Eagle-class starship. Oh, well, I get that at least. Thanks. With no registration fee required. Oh, that's even better. Alright.
Congratulations.
I get a
The
Ranger
promotion's
spacesuit
well
and a
earned.
Ranger helmet
Something you need from me?
and a boost pack and a dual wear justifier, whatever that is. Probably the gun because there's some ammo. Alright.
Card player.
I guess we're gonna go see what our ship looks like after I look at this stuff. What did I get? Got another badge. Just collecting them. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. They had the little blue spots on it. The outfit's not half bad looking either. Alright, not too shabby. We'll go take a look
That
at the
should be
new
the Free
ship.
Star motto.
I specialize in cryptography.
Alright, Sammy. Let's go see what we got. As many of these quest lines that gave us ships or things that gave us ship, I almost never needed to really technically buy a ship. I wish I had known that before I bought the ships.
No one's gonna believe me if I tell them you can do that.
I just did it in front of a crowd of people. I mean, they could see that I did it for themselves. Kind of all look strange walking in a crowd like
Wait.
that.
Ain't you the one I saw in FF10?
I am.
Nah.
I am.
What?
Where's your ship guy? All the way over here? You're not even in your office. Oh, there you are. It's this dark
Got
corner.
anything you need to offload? Trade authorities need
I
some
want
work
to
done?
know what my new ship looks like.
Sure, how about it?
Okay, I don't act. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's kind of cool looking. Very Star Wars looking. Ugly brown. All right.
Word to the wise.
Hey, Vasco.
Captain, greetings.
How do you like the new ship so far? Yeah, very kind of industrially looking. Hey, Cora.
Any new books for me?
Nope, no new books. What do you think of the new ship? It's kind of basic, but I guess that's what you would expect for a free ship, right? Nope, we've had this cockpit before. I think Murder Mittens has it. Ooh, I get a prison. I got a prison hold. Open door. Nice. I can transport prisoners. I get 2 prison cells. Oh. Quarters, residential area.
A face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
I'm just taking a look at the ship. Hey, Barrett.
Dusty. Dusty.
Sarah.
Dusty.
Hey
I think
there.
out of
Glad to
all
see
the
you
free
again.
ships we've been handed, this was probably one of the best. Oh. Oops. Because the one we even got from Walter just was weird. Alright, I think that's it. No med bay, but it does have living quarters. Didn't really see a cafeteria. Unless I just didn't see it.
Okay. It's called space.
Alright. Not bad. I guess this is the kitchen area. Yep, it's got everything. Living quarters, beds, prison cells.
I'll copy down too.
Pretty decent ship overall.
I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
I'll have to take it out into space, see how it flies. Suppose I should have looked at its stats when I was at the vendor. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Ship's ready.
Off we go.
Recalculating. And orbit stabilizing. Perfect.
The ship. It's a halfway decent ship. I was kind of hoping we'd get a Hope Tech cargo hauler. Oh well. Well, since we did a thing, we gotta go talk to SSNN, Nadia. So we're gonna take this bird out to New Atlantis. Guess that would be big news. Council governor member who turned up dead. Everybody's gonna know about that.
We here for the lodge?
Nope, we're not here for the lodge. We're gonna avoid the lodge a little longer, Sammy. We're here for Nadia.
My source is back. You have another story for me?
I do. I have an inside story about the death of Ron Hope.
What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record.
I shot
So
him
there
myself.
was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families.
Yep.
Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right?
What the First did was unforgivable. Your other source got it right. Sounds like you don't need me. Who's the other source? The Hope Tech foreman, Birgit? First with unforgivable.
I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with themselves. So all of that, terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct?
I only killed Ron Hope after he tried bribing me and worse. Mr. Hope got what he deserved. You wanted to cover up the whole thing? I couldn't let that stand. I'm a ranger. I was just doing my job. I only killed Ron
And
Hope.
all that money didn't help in the end.
Nope.
After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment?
Who knows what other scandals Hope Tech is involved in? There should be a thorough investigation. Despite what Ron Hope did, Hope Tech is a great company. I know it'll weather the storm.
For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
I mean, if it comes up, it comes up. I mean, it's not like I specifically set out to ice any CEOs. It's just, you know, they're bad. Some of them are not good people. And I didn't have a choice. And, you know, it's me or them. And I choose me.
Hey, anything I can help you with?
Yep, I need to switch my ship back.
How about it?
Should probably sell off some of those ships I really don't want, too. We're gonna run another side mission. I bought some beer from Jake's. There we go. I bought some beer for her because she missed it from her home. So we're gonna go deliver that because it's just been sitting in my inventory all this time, irritating me that it's there and in my way. And of course, I ended up getting another quest not too long ago, wanting more for someone else wanting beer too. Everybody wants beer, I guess.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Good day, Captain.
Thanks, Vasco. Where is this lady?
I wish Demos was.
If it weren't for Deimos, the Freestar Collective would be safe and secure.
I love questions.
They make it
Here's
all
that
about
drink
shit.
for you.
Ships, that is. Oh, yes, thank you so much. And just so you know, I definitely will not be drinking this on the job. Definitely not.
I really don't care. Alright.
Deimos ships are responsible for countless victories.
Alright, my feline friends, we're going to go clear out another side mission from the Crucible. I finally have 150 copper to give to Tobias. I hope the people there aren't gonna try to kill me, because a couple of times I had gone there, they were bugged and everybody hated me because I don't know why, but it kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes they like me, sometimes they hate me. And I'm under my ship. That wind is loud. Alright, Toby. I hope you aren't gonna try to kill me. I have your copper. All 150 pieces of it.
Do not leave cruiser rebooting sequence complete. Unit is functioning at 99.8 efficiency.
Okay.
Non-resident detected.
They didn't exactly put up a welcome mat, did they?
Suppose if I want to give it to him, I actually have to have it on me, huh? What's this? Alright.
Adhere to the mission.
Yeah, I have your...
Manifest authenticated. Remuneration process. Social interaction terminated.
Well, gee. Thanks to you too. Alright, Sammy. That was all. Give him his copper and he was done with us. At least he didn't try to kill us this time.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Alright, let's take a look at our journal. See if there's anything else that just needs a turn in. I don't want to run the red mile anymore. I already did that. I guess I don't want to do the landmark ones on Earth yet. I don't know, that might... I don't know, let's go do some landmarks on Earth. Might as well. They've been in my journal for a while. I thought there were more, and I was trying to collect them. Too out of range. Doesn't have enough grab jump. Yeah, because the Crucible is like way the hell out of there. I need to go to, I think, I could probably go back to New Atlantis and then go from there maybe. Oh. Why is the Crucible so far away? Had that problem when I did the mission on the Crucible. I was trying to get to it and then it's other things were so far away. Didn't expect to be sitting outside my ship like that.
First step on a new world full of life. You don't know.
Yes, I need to switch to the Wonderwell. If you remember, I had modified the Wonderwell previously so that I can make those long jumps, or longer jumps, that my big clunky ship can't quite do. Can you make it now, though? Yes. Earth. Earth apparently has been destroyed. Before everybody settled the systems. Because, you know, climate change is not real after all. Or, you know, even if
you might want this.
even if you don't believe in climate change, can we all agree that, you know, pollution, it doesn't even smell or look good or good for our health or anything like that? And insist that we do something about that? Talking to you, corporations, you are the biggest problem of all of the pollution. Us citizens can only do so much. It's up to you. Finally. Gonna let me go. Still gonna let me go somewhere. Of course, the Wonderwell is another gifted ship to us. Oh, of course, I'm not in this ship that's good for fighting, so you're gonna sit here and fight me.
I have a lot of my crew over here. I want to send a heartfelt thanks.
You're welcome. Money is good. I could use some credits. Credits would be appreciative.
Transferring credits now.
Thank you.
Take care out there.
Thanks, you too. Alright. And we successfully docked.
We're docked.
Thanks, Sammy.
How's Varun leveled this place? It's really never recovered.
We're asking, need some work done? Sure, how about it?
Nope. Where is my pretty purple ship? There you are. Thanks. I just needed to change ships because I didn't need the Wonderwell anymore. Yes, set course. Thank you. I have not yet landed on Earth. Okay.
Landing sounds good to go.
Thank you, Sammy. And landed.
Hi. Please disregard.
You kind of sounded a little evil there.
But I am.
Yeah, look at that tower. And as they all said, Earth is pretty barren from destruction. Ow. That is an impressive thingy, whatever it is. Why are you so far away? Kind of cute. London snow globe. I like snow globes. Can we go inside? No? What are you? Oh well. Won't let me in. Alright, there's another place that we need to check out on Earth. The Osaka landmark. You can't even tell me. Yes, travel there. Can't tell me I don't have the fuel to get there. It's on the same dang planet. Oh, so, yeah. Looks just like the last one. Alright. Maybe it'll give me another snow globe. I could put them in my penthouse. There you are. Nice. Alright, my feline friends. We're gonna end... Well, first I'm gonna see if there's any more. Yeah, nice. Alright, my feline friends, we're going to end episode here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see what new adventure we get ourselves into tomorrow's episode.